Hey everybody, Molly STONE-BIBB, Avon Executive Leader, and I am coming to you because I have been promising all of you in my Facebook group that I would give you an idea that I have used at events for many, many years that falls right into line with what we sell: makeup, lipstick. I mean, my goodness, do you know that we sell a lipstick every 4 seconds? And this company, it's huge, right? So, um, so what I'm going to do, and I hate doing this on my phone, but I have so much to show you, I didn't really have a choice. So this is not going to be as professional as you would like it to be, but you know me, like since I'm the professional one, right? So we're talking about events, and when we're talking about events, we're talking about any event that you could do this, okay? I don't care if it's a church bazaar. I don't care if it's a community yard sale. I don't care if it's a big event in the summer, if it's a fair event. I know one time we did this. They had rented out a little cubicle in the mall, and we did this. But I do know that it brought a lot of people in, and that was huge that it brought people in. Look at my glasses. Oh my goodness, it's so bright outside. You see that? It's bright outside, but yet it's been rainy all day. I know, I'm having this girl moment. So, we talked about lipstick, and what I call this is basically, it's called a totally kissable lipstick contest. Totally kissable. What I'm going to show you with this is, number one, it is not expensive to put together. Number two, you can Google whatever you need, be able to make pictures of it, of what you need to make this board. It's going to be very, very easy, but yet professional looking. You're going to need lipstick samples. You're going to need questionnaires for people to fill out. I'm going to be able to provide you on the Onward group a file with a kiss and tell personality test. You're going to need something that, if they do this, what can they win if they're chosen the winner? You know, it can be just about anything, but it can be fun. And the one thing that we're missing in this business so much is fun. We need fun, right? So I started with a board. Let me see if I can turn this around so that, ooh, how do I turn this around? Hold on. I know there's got to be a way to turn this around. Hold on. How do we turn you around? Do we turn you around this way? This way? Is this turning me around? Ooh, how am I going to turn this around? This is crazy. I know I've got to be able to turn this around. What the heck, phone? Bum, bum, bum. Okay, maybe not. Let me see. Can we do this? Oh, maybe this is even better. Okay, maybe I'm not going to be able to turn you around. You're going to be difficult. Fine. So this would be my board. As you can see, this is like a science board. This is a science board you can get anywhere. You can get at Staples. They are not expensive. And what's really funny is I have been using this science board for like 5 years. 5 years I've been using this. So let me show you here. You see what I did? I don't know if you guys can really see all of this. Here we go. I have got all these lips. Do you see these lips? I have lips all over this board. Here you'll see it says, how kissable are your lips? Again, on this side, the same thing. Avon's Totally Kissable Lipstick Contest. Enter today for a chance to win $100 in Avon products. What do your lips say about you? Find out today. That is the basis. Hopefully you saw that. Now, years ago, I could not offer $100 worth of products. But, you know, you may start with, you may just say $25 worth of products. I want you to think about what the products are at regular price. You could say 25, you could say 50. In this case, just to give you an idea of what I do for a prize, you're going to see here, you're going to see this beautiful Avon bag, you know, that came with the Planet Spa collection. We have the Planet Spa Heavenly Hydration. We've got the body butter. I gave them something for their feet, and also some Smell Good. You may want to put a tube of lipstick or something in there too to match the contest. My deal was something that helps them pamper themselves. So that's what I was going for. So you can do anything. You could say, a footworks thing. You could say just Planet Spa. You could say a makeup collection and put makeup, lipstick, whatever it is that you want in there. There is no right or wrong about this. It's what you can afford and what you want to do, okay? So don't overthink it, because that's what a lot of people do. As far as the lips on the board, all of those I got off Google. If you think that I drew those lips and colored them, you absolutely think I am a heck of a lot more talented than what I am, because I am not, okay? So I just took a bunch of lips, look at the green lips, and I took the black lips, and I found all different sizes, and then I simply took a pair. Let me see if I have a pair here. I went to Michael's, and I have a whole bunch of these scissors that cut funky, so it makes it look like that you're really professional, but you're really not. You just know how to use scissors, and that's what I did. If you look here, you're going to see the edges, how I cut the edges, just so it looked like, hey, I did it. And then on my computer, even the words, I put them together. What did I want to say? Put them on my board. Avon's Totally Kissable Lipstick Contest. Enter today. How kissable are your lips? So that was the board. Very easy. And then I got these little Post-its, and these Post-its were heart-shaped. So I thought this was kind of cool, right? I also have, I talked about a questionnaire. This is my questionnaire. This questionnaire, I always use the smaller clipboards. You see, this was my Uplines Marianne pen. Somehow or other I ended up with it. Oopsie. But it has name, address, phone number, email. Do you have an Avon rep? If no, would you like to have service from an Avon rep? Yes, no. Are you interested in making an extra $200 to $300 per month by sharing an Avon brochure? Yes or no? This is the questionnaire. So what happens is, you're like, okay, well, how are you going to know who it is? I simply number the entry forms. When they fill this out, it's an entry form. So look, this one's number 1, right? Well, this lipstick sample here, I also label the Post-its. I also have a bunch of lipstick samples, as you can see, in a nice little dish. Let's hold this up here. All different colors they can pick, and when you're talking to them, you're like, hey, come enter our contest. You got to enter our contest. They come up, they pick the color they want, they put the lipstick on that they think they would like. Oh, how do you like it? And then they kiss the Post-it. And as you can see, this, my lipstick's almost off, but you see this right here. So they're like, mwah, and they're kissing it. How do they know it's them? They know it's them because of the number. And the same number, of course, is on the sheet that they're filling out. You're going to take that sheet. You're going to just keep that sheet, right? Then you're going to take that Post-it off, and you are going to take it and you are going to pin it on the board. That's why the science board. If you don't want to pin it, you can, you can probably tape it. Use Scotch tape. I use the pens because it doesn't show the holes, and I can reuse it over and over again, as I have. So this has been really, really good to be able to do that. So you're going to get as many entries as you can. The other thing you can do, it's not a must, but I have what's called a Kiss and Tell personality test. So before we put theirs on the board, a lot of times what I'll do is I will say, oh, let's find out if your kiss is revealing your personality. What does your kiss say? What's the shape of your lips say? And it's so much fun because I let them pick it. I don't say, oh, here's the shape of your lips. I let them pick what it is. They may pick full bottom lip. You are generous, not just financially. You share your ideas, thoughts, skills, resources, and that's just as important. Then there's one that says you really love to nurture others. People turn to you with their problems. You're grounded and often considered reliable. All of these are good things. So they're going to leave feeling better about themselves. And that's the case with us. Lipstick, and they're going to feel better about themselves. Nothing that's going to tell them that they're like the worst person on the face of the earth because of the shape of their lip or how they kiss the paper. We don't want that, okay? We do not want that. So I have this, and I will gladly upload this onto the Onward site if you want to use this. It can make it, if you have a couple of you, maybe you, somebody from your team, your family's helping you. You can say, hey, let's see what your kiss says about you. Once you do that, you're going to put it up on the board. Everybody should know that they do not have to be there for the contest. They don't have to. You can say, we're going to have 2 people who are going to pick the one that they love the most. A lot of times I would pick my kids. I would pick my boys and would say, okay, this is what we have on the board. It's all on the board here. Now I need you to pick the one that you think is the most kissable. Those lips that are up there, I need you to tell me which number is the most kissable. And then what would happen is we would then find out whose number it was from the information. We keep them in order as best as we can, right? So whatever their number is, number 1, number 59, you pull that person would be the winner of whatever it is that you are trying to shuffle and give away. In the meantime, if they want to take a couple of other lipstick samples and you also give them a brochure, you make sure a recruiting flyer is in it, you now have a way to contact them. If they don't have an Avon representative, you're going to find out from the slip that they filled out. It may lead to a discussion about something else that they need. So brochures, recruiting flyers, little Post-its. And look, if you don't want to do those Post-its and don't want to pay for those, I can remember the first time I did it, I took regular paper and I just cut up sheets of paper and just numbered the paper and did that. This is something I graduated to. You don't have to make up the information sheets yourself. You can get those on Onward, but if you want to make them up, you can. Get all their pertinent information, whatever you can get from them. If nothing else, this always bought me more customers. Oh, I forgot to tell you too, with this other gift that this giveaway basket, I also had a candle that I was going to give away, so the candle should be sitting up there. And normally, look, some people make up a basket and then they put everything in there. What I have found when we're talking about a giveaway, I have found that if I can take something and I can arrange all the products that they have the opportunity to win if they are picked, what happens is they can see the product. They can be like, oh my gosh, that's so great. Oh, this is pampering. Oh my gosh, look at the candle. So instead of them just trying to see what it is in some wrapped basket or something, and there's nothing wrong with that because I've done the baskets too, I just found that I had more conversation. I had more things to talk about if everything was sitting out like on a little stand that they could earn if they did this. So I liked this. You know, a lot of people know what Footworks is. They know that it's from Avon, and I like that because it drums up conversation, and what you want to do is make sure that you are making some sort of some point, you know, something that you can connect on. That is the cue here. You want to be able to connect. Let me see if I can get this back on here real quick. Hold on, guys. Okay, here. That way I don't have to hold it so much. Ah, that's great. Okay, so again, you see the board. You see it's just one of the little science boards. You can do this easily. I will put this on the Onward site so that everybody can see what this is. Again, you're going to get a little bowl. You're going to make sure you have your lipstick samples, which are great. Whether you're going to use pens or you're going to use tape, you're going to need that. You're going to need some sort of paper or Post-it notes. In this case, I really need to touch my lipstick up, don't I? OMG. Okay. And then, of course, you're going to need some sort of information sheet that they fill up. And remember, the numbers are very important. The numbers should match whose ever lips they are, okay? And that's how they're going to know. And that way, instead of somebody seeing Judy, Rachel, Amy, whatever it is, all they're seeing is the number. And know when they say who's going to pick them, I'm going to, you know, tonight we're going to take them home and my kids are going to draw. And we will make sure we get this to you, whether you mail it to them, whether you take it and deliver it to them, whatever it is that you're going to do, you'll say the next day. A lot of people say at the end of the day they're going to do it. Some people say, I'm going to have these other vendors come pick and they'll agree on one. Whoever gets the most votes, you know, then you can do it any way you want to. There are no rules to this. It's an idea and a way to get you out there and giving you something to talk about. Because what are we missing? People don't know how to talk to people. They tend to know how to text. They tend to know how to email. But this is about making conversation. And when conversation can be fun, then what happens is people tend to relax. They tend to exhale. They tend to share more with you. And they're more apt to give you the information. Always make sure you have the brochures. Always include a recruiting flyer, something on there that talks about the opportunity, whether it's one of Avon's or something you've made up. We have those also in the files in the Onward group. Think fun. This is only one way that you can actually get people over to your table. But you know how when you look at tables and they're so boring? Your table doesn't have to be boring. You don't have to have an expensive wheel like you've seen on some of my videos or what you've heard me talk about. Wheels are great. That does require you having products sometimes on hand, which can be an investment that maybe you're not ready to put out because you're not making that money yet. But lipstick samples, oh, I think you could do that. I really do. I think anybody could do that. Have the lipstick samples, print out a couple of these. And what I do with these, I can't find my other ones, but I laminate these. I take 2 or 3 of these to put on the table. I laminate them so that they don't get messed up, and I can just use them every time I go back out. So hopefully this has helped you, and it will give you an idea of something that you can take and you can put together, that if you put it on something like this, you can use it over and over and over again. It doesn't have to be everything I do. It can be what you want to do, but it's a start. It's a start. And have fun with that, because it's the key. The key is to have fun in this business. And if you're having fun and the people around you are having fun, one, you're going to want to do it again. And the more events you do, the more possibility of you getting more customers, maybe a recruit or two, planting seeds all over the place of what you do, laughing, showing people that you really love what you're doing and sharing with them what you have to offer. And it helps you step outside that box, that comfort zone that you want to stay in all the time, that I'm always on you about. Get out of that comfort box, get out of that zone and get out, take a few steps out. This is great. It's the company for women and a few good men, and we sell lots and lots of lipsticks. So I hope this has helped you, and hopefully we'll have more to bring you soon. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.